Today, we're jetting off to South America to explore a country that's got it all, from icy glaciers to steamy jungles, and a history as spicy as its famous chimichurri sauce. That's right, we're talking about Argentina. Argentina is huge, we're talking the 8th largest country in the world. It stretches from the subtropical north all the way down to the tip of South America, where it almost kisses Antarctica. This massive size means Argentina's got more landscapes than you can shake a mate gourd at. In the north, you've got steamy jungles and marshlands teeming with wildlife. Head west, and you'll hit the Andes Mountains, where condors soar over snow-capped peaks. The center of the country is all about those famous grasslands called the Pampas, cattle country extraordinaire. And down south? That's Patagonia, a windswept wonderland of glaciers, fjords, and penguins. Yes, penguins in South America, how cool is that? But Argentina isn't just about pretty scenery. Its story is a wild ride through time, full of twists and turns that'll make your head spin faster than a gaucho's bolus. It all kicked off back in 1502 when Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci first stumbled upon these shores. But it wasn't until 1580 that the Spanish decided to set up shop, founding a little settlement called Buenos Aires. For the next couple of centuries, Argentina was part of Spain's massive empire in the Americas. But like most teenagers, Argentina eventually decided it was time to break free from its overbearing parent. In 1816, a dashing general named José de San Martín led the charge for independence. Fun fact, San Martín is such a big deal in Argentina that his face is on their money, and there are more statues of him than you can count. Now, you might think winning independence would lead to happily ever after, right? Wrong. Argentina's next century was like a political roller coaster, ups, downs, loop-de-loops, the works. They had good times, becoming one of the world's richest countries between 1880 and 1930. But then came the Great Depression, and things got, well, depressing. Enter Juan Perón, a charismatic leader who swept into power in the 1940s. He and his wife Eva, yep, the one from the musical, shook things up big time. They were all about helping the working class, which made them super popular with the people, but not so much with the rich folks and the military. Speaking of the military, they decided to crash the party in 1976, kicking off a dark chapter called the Dirty War. It was a time of fear and violence that lasted until 1983 when democracy finally made a comeback. Since then, Argentina's been on a bumpy road to recovery. They've faced some serious economic challenges. Ever heard of inflation? Well, Argentina's seen so much of it, they practically invented new math to keep up. But here's the thing about Argentines, they're tough cookies. Through thick and thin, boom and bust, they've held on to their passion for life. This is the land that gave us tango, after all, a dance that's all about intensity, drama, and looking really good in tight pants. And let's not forget about Argentine food. If you're a meat lover, this place is basically heaven. Their asados, barbecues, are legendary, with enough steak to make a vegetarian weep. Wash it all down with a glass of Malbec wine, and you're living the good life, Argentine style. But what really sets Argentina apart is its people. Remember how we mentioned that most Argentines have European roots? Well, that's led to a unique blend of Latin American spirit and European flair. It's like someone took Italy, Spain, and a dash of France, mixed them up in a blender, and poured the result over South America. The result? A country that feels both familiar and exotic at the same time. Today, Argentina is a land of contrasts. In Buenos Aires, you'll find cutting-edge tech startups just blocks away from old-school tango halls. Out in the countryside, traditional gauchos herd cattle using methods passed down for generations, while nearby wind farms harness the famous Patagonian gusts to power the future. And let's not forget about football, or soccer, for our American friends. Argentines are crazy about it, and they've got the talent to back it up. From Diego Maradona to Lionel Messi, some of the greatest players in history have come from the soccer-mad nation. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Argentina's history and geography. And hey, if you enjoyed this little journey through Argentina, why not hit that like button and subscribe? We've got plenty more globe-trotting tales coming your way.